Yeah, we coming for the action, we need a reaction. Got these toys lined up for the main attraction, doing it for the love of the art. Dread, now my crew stay sharp on the tip of the dart. Fit for the shot, stay tuned cause the show is about to start. When it comes to these figs, you know we never stay apart. If you're rocking the dials or going digital, that's really whatever's getting into you. No time to be too critical. Action, toy art, this is the Action Toy Art Show.
Alright, so here's my latest diorama. I wanted to go for something more kind of science-y opposed to the bar one for the last one. If you guys have been paying attention to the channel, I did a slight review on these mechanical chain bases a while ago, and just due to the fact that I had so many random weird ones and it was hard to put them all in and I was breaking them anyway, so I basically just took these ones, and it's on a blue foam board, so I just had to use the tacky glue, so it's not permanently on there. I could easily rip them off if I wanted to, but they'll stay. I'll also show you that I have these. I went ahead and custom made a base for them, and if you see, they all stack, and I just put the figures in there so you can see size wise. But basically what these are, you can see from the side they're all glued, and you can see from the back that they're not originally this color. So basically what they are, I don't really know what they are, to be honest with you. They were in a pack, a bunch of different sizes. I couldn't figure out, but this is what they look like. They have end pieces here, and I just got a shit ton of them, as you can see. Some of them are in different shapes, like you can see. This one has this sort of shape, so I used that up there, and then this piece fell off because, again, it's only tacky glue because I have it on a foam board, which you can only really use tacky glue on, because if you use like hot glue or whatever, it'll burn right through it. So again, with this, basically what we did is we chipped off all the ends of those and then glued them together in a series so they could stack, or you could make, you know, room in between them for if you had another piece or something. I have plenty of pieces that I can stick in the middle there. So to get a nice color on them, I used sandpaper. I beat it up really good and then just painted them black with spray paint, and then dry brushed them with a good like silver. We'll zoom in here and show you that obviously this piece right here and that piece right there are the mechanical chain base. This is again from a WWE playset, and I'll just show you. Ugh. Calamity. So this will come down, but originally has a base at the bottom there, so it'll catch. So I have to figure out a way to keep that down because these aren't strong enough. These base ears aren't strong enough to keep it down unless you have a huge figure. So again, just random parts. Like, I don't know what this came from. I don't know what this came from or the piece on top of it, so I can't help you there. But I just tacky glued them onto the wall there. This, I can tell you, is basically just pieces, extra pieces, everything there except for the screen, which is just like a piece of plastic you would get from when you open your figures, and the piece behind it is just printed from the internet. And when you put it behind there, you know, as you can see, I'm getting a glare. I'm getting a J.J. Abrams glare there, and just put it in there, but everything else is all extra pieces that you get from the mechanical chain bases that I used. Same thing with this, and not that. But then, yeah, like I said, I glued those up there, and then I glued those pieces over there, and then I had the couple of these pieces too that I glued there, and then the back I just used a really coarse sandpaper, and then painted it black, and then gave it the dry brushing of the silver. So, and then this one I just wanted to make it look like it was a bigger door that could open, but those obviously don't open. So yeah, just give you an idea. Always look, you know, like I tell you guys, for random pieces of things, because like, look at how awesome this is. I mean, you got, Yeah, his head fucking fell off, which I need to fix. But look at how awesome that is. Here's his hand. And then if you wanted to, you could angle it so it looked like, you know, he was coming up from it, or you can split these apart like he's coming up from it, or when you soak, or when you use like an ooze or something, it goes right into the cracks of those. So just an idea. Always look, like I said, for random crappy parts that you see laying around your either hobby stores or like a Salvation Army or whatever. Here's for you guys that think NECA's not articulated. Yeah, boy. That's right. Oh yeah, we are still talking about this stuff, absolutely. And my jar has gotten a little messed up, and as you can see, I've went through a lot of the stuff. But I can't stress enough for anybody who has this sweet GBJR figure here, who obviously had loose joints where the legs are. And I had the same experience, same thing with the arms too. But yeah, look at that shit. Anybody that has this figure knows they're freaking out, because these feet weigh a metric ton. They're so big and awesome, but at the same time, you can put him in any position, and he's going to stand awesome. I mean, the range of motion that you can get from this guy is really ridiculous. I mean, he's falling backwards, and he's not going anywhere. But yeah, I had to do 3 applications, and if you can see, you can see a little bit of kind of discoloration or whatever. Where it's so all you basically have to do is just get like a toothbrush or something that's kind of wet, and just kind of scrape, you know, the extra area that you're going to get out of there. I did 3 different layers. Like I put one on, I let it sit, I moved the joints around and everything like that, and then I went and just waited 24 hours, did another layer, waited 24 hours, did another layer. And I'm sure I'll have to do one eventually, but already he just has amazing articulation now. Like I said, each leg will hold up. So that's pretty ridiculous. I just got back from the toy store. Got a bunch of stuff here. Let's get going. So first up we have Future Mutant, made and created by Stan Winston Studios. So this was kind of a weird series they did back in 2001. Created by Stan Winston Studios. There's a couple other figures in the line. Comes with a CD-ROM. Awesome dial piece. So yeah. So from the exact same line, we have the Visitor from Day the World Ended. Also comes with super awesome dial piece and a CD-ROM, apparently explaining how they created that. So if you want to read it, pause now. But here's all the other figures in the line. Earth versus Spider Queen, How to Make a Monster, and then She Creature, Queen of the Lair. So here's what this bad motherfucker looks like outside of his package. And you get this really highly detailed stick. You get another highly detailed, more brown log. And you get what looks like a steel railing, which I just recently saw the movie, and I don't know where they got this idea. I'm glad they did this because none of this was in the movie. And then you get this. I mean, this looks to me like it's a fucking rock. And the weight's almost there. It's just once you like touch it, you're like, oh, but it looks like a rock. I don't know. It's amazing. But not a lot of articulation for this guy, obviously. He's just got the hand that can go up, and you can plug this into there, which is cool. And then this arm goes up, and he has a swivel, and his head will turn. But this base is like a two-part system, where that part comes out, as you can see, and he's all pegged in there. So, and he's fucking huge. He's the size of a NECA alien. So, really cool figure. Gotta have him. So that's what this guy's bringing to the table. You get, these are just incredibly, and the funny part is, like, I have a bunch of these laying around that I use, but they crack and they break because they're real wood. But I mean, these are all bendy, but the detail on them is just so immensely sick, and this base is so awesome. He's not pegged in there, he's just holding on right there. He again does not have really any articulation, but he can move there and he can move there. Same thing over here, can move there. And he's molded, but he has peg holes, and this has peg holes too. And then his arm will go up. Here's the cool part though. He's got a swiv there, but then he has these articulated arms. And then his head will move, and then the tendrils on here are kind of articulated slightly. And then same thing, this is just a one piece for this arm. And watch how it kind of pops out easily, but yeah, he's got a little bit of articulation there. So again, super fucking dope figure. I'm really trying to get past the whole articulated phase, because I mean, he's standing like that, he's got no support. So really awesome figure, must have. We got old Spawn piece. This is Wanda and Cyan. Got it for $10. We got, continuing, Planet Terror, Quentin Tarantino. So we have in the making right now, I have a Bruce Willis character, since they never made it from the line. So I'm working on that right now. He's pretty much almost done. Wanted to have another just random female figure in the background, something for head swaps or whatever, so picked up Victoria here, NECA, probably shit articulation, but not a bad figure. Alright, we have from McFarlane, Lost series, we have, I don't even know who this chick is, Shannon from the Lost series. Just wanted somebody who came, like, looked like they were beach ready. So she's got the Dio piece there. And then just here's some other crap from the line. I would like to pick up that one, even though I've never watched the show. Alright. Finally picked up myself MOC the 10th Doctor Who. He's not going to stay MOC, but I hate the size of these figures, but still really cool. Picked up, this will be my third Aragorn figure from The Lord of the Rings. I kind of want to do this one for some customs, but still really cool figure. And also from that line, we picked up another one of these because he's only $6, and I love the dial piece, and I'm still working on building my Moloid army. Alright. More from NECA. Here's my second Lone Ranger. Second Lone Ranger here. This one's unmasked. I'm going to be using him for another custom. Somebody else for Bruce Campbell, Briscoe County Jr. to fuck with. I got this for free because I spent enough money. So, really cool figure. Never ended up picking it up from before. Not a lot of articulation, but I'm sure the weapons are all going to be awesome. Here we go. Another awesome piece here. This is Diamond Selects The Mummy. So super heavy, super awesome, super excited. All right. Oh, we also picked up this loose face sucker. Looks like it's got a bunch of articulation, and I just thought it'd be cool just to stick on a piece like right there. I got it for like $5. So, all right. That's right. I opened up all of them. Every last one.
Mouse spoken.